Hey guys, hey y'all, it's GojiberryTerri, and today we're doing another video after all of our blueberry videos. We're going to do salad in a glass. I'm feeling like I want some salad. It's veggie time, and I got Ginger James with me here today. It's going to be my helper, and Sequoia Solly is on the camera, and he's doing a great job, by the way. Both these guys are off the chain. They are just awesome. So let's get started. We're going to do it juice in the blender, and we're going to use the nut milk. Today we got a nut milk bag and a paint strainer bag. We're going to use both. We're going to put the nut milk bag on there. They've got the little loops on them, so I loop them around the handle and pull that around. And then this one has the anchor on it, anchor band, so we're going to put that on top. Oopsie, it's coming off. Okay, this is why I'm not crazy about the milk bags. Let's put this one on. Nope, we're going to put this one on. You know what? Yeah, we're not going to use the milk bag. We're going to use the old 1 gallon paint strainer. And Lowe's and Home Depot and Ace Hardware and all your hardware stores probably carry these, because the painters use them to strain their paint so they get all the junk out, so the junk doesn't get on the wall. It doesn't mix up good. Okay, so there we go. We got that ready. Now we're going to get started. We're going to start with the juicy stuff, James. We're going to put some
liquids.
Yeah, we're going to put liquids in first. We're going to put some tomatoes, some celery, because celery is very watery as well, liquidy. A little bit of that, but mostly tomatoes. Start off with some tomatoes. Okay, grab the lid there. Put the lid on for me, sir. Thank you. Okay. And, okay. Now, remember what we did with the blueberries? Kind of start off slow. So we're going to start off slow. Kind of get it juicy. Speed it up a little. Then slow it down. Let it kind of just juice it up. Here, let's add some more tomatoes. Pull the little top thing off or pull the lid off. Probably better pull the top thing off. Now, we're going to probably need the stir rod. So let me go ahead and get the stir rod. Come on to that for me. Okay, we're going to swing it up just a notch. Get the juicy stuff going. Let's add a few more tomatoes. Okay, now let's turn that off for a minute. Take the lid off. We're going to put some of these little guys in. These are some of those heirloom tomatoes that we got out at Farmer's Market today. Sequoia, Solly, and I, the cameraman. I'll put another handful of this in. Now I could measure it, guys, but for, you know, time's sake and hunger's sake, I'm hungry for this. We're going to throw in a little bit of carrot. These are real juicy too, these jicama's. I make seasoned French fries, and I'm going to show how to do that when I'm eating raw. These are my French fries. And we'll talk about the seasoning on them and how I squeeze lime over them and all that stuff. So anyway, we're going to put some of those in. Jicama, that's jicama. Put those in. And that's all for the moment. Go ahead and put the lid back on, Ginger James, and go ahead and start her up.
Slow.
Yep. Slow. Speed it up a little bit. Okay. Slow it down. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of water. Not much. But we're going to use some pure distilled, because when you're juicing, water is very important. We're going to add about a half a cup of distilled. It's not quite half a cup. We're going to throw in a little bit of water. Not much. And put the lid back on. And we're going to speed it up just a little bit. Oops. Put it on first. Okay, now we're going to add some more stuff. Let's add some kale.
Hell yeah.
Kale, yeah. Oh, okay. Go from the little side pockets. It makes life easier. Yeah. Okay. And, oopsie, that's okay. It landed on its head. We're good. Now what I do is I just kind of tear the kale, and we're going to use some of these beet tops. And we're going to throw in some beets. And let's throw in some jalapeno. How about a little spice to our salad? Jalapeno. How about a little garlic? No, ginger and garlic. Let's put some garlic in there too.
Ginger James approves.
Ginger James approves of ginger, so we'll see how this, you know, we'll put maybe a little more ginger, not too much. You don't want to overpower it with ginger. A few more beets, a few more carrots, a few more tomatoes. Now we're probably gonna have to use the stir rod, but go ahead, let's do it. See what happens. Okay, did it?
Start off slow.
Start off slow. Now we're gonna speed it up pretty fast. Okay, yeah, we need the stir rod. See how it's stuck? Try to take the lid off, put the stir rod in. Yeah, let's take that off. Okay, we're gonna speed it up now, and I want you to kind of do this like this, around and around. Hold on. Okay, ready? I'm gonna start out slow. Should be ready to rock and roll. Now we take that rod. What I do is tap it over that. Then I set it in the measuring cup so we don't get it all over the place. Where's our little spatula? Can you reach it, James? Okay, and we clean out the top. Get all the goodness back in there. Kind of clean the sides down with the little guy. Okay, and it's ready to pour in the deal. And James is going to show you how he's learned to do the twisting and the building his muscles and all of that. And we're going to have the big bowl over here. And that.
Just go ahead and pour it in.
Yep, go ahead and pour it in there. Take your little spatula and scoop it all in there. And we may, on the next batch, we're going to do some more of this, but this is going to give us at least dinner. And then on the next batch, we want to maybe add a little spice. We're going to add some hemp oil for our salad dressing, and also...
Are you familiar with, I think it's called the henna plant or something? Mehndi, henna. It's like this thing, it's a plant that you like rub, you pulverize, and then you apply it to your skin and it turns red. I was just like, the smell of that is exactly what it reminded me of.
Really?
Which is,
well, that's beets.
Yeah.
It's got beets in it. No, I'm not familiar with that. But this is hemp oil. We'll check that out. We'll have to Google that and see what it is. This is hemp oil pure from Canada. And I usually do, when I'm juicing, I do about a tablespoon every day or every 2 or 3 days. And I get my omega-3, 6, and 9s in that. Awesome oil. And we're going to add a little salt and pepper, a little Himalayan salt, and a little bit of organic black pepper. Okay, you ready to squeeze?
Know it.
Okay, James is going to squeeze the juice out.
Well, I already wanted to go.
Oh yeah, we already got a bunch.
That's what's usually good to twist the top.
Yeah, hold
like
it down low,
so.
James, so you don't get it all over you. We're gonna pour it. We're gonna start pouring it into the. And I'm gonna even taste a little taste to see if we need to add. I know we're gonna add salt, pepper, and hemp oil, but I want to see. I'm gonna give you guys some tester straws as well. Everybody will have their own color, so that we know whose is whose. Twist it, James. Twist and shout. You know, we used to do the twist. Twist, 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 twist and shout.
Come on, baby.
Baby. Yeah, you got
Don't
it.
get started on the Beatles.
Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Back in the 50s and 60s, they were singing twistin'. Everybody was doing the twist. The good old days. Okay, we got a pink straw for Ginger James. We got a green straw for Solly, Sequoia Solly. And we got a striped watermelon color for GojiberryTerri. Mmm. Yum. Mmm. I like that. I want a little salt and pepper in it though, so when we're done, we're gonna put a little salt and pepper and a little bit of hemp oil. And you know what? I think I'll go ahead and do that now. Here, Sequoia,
Oh.
you're green.
It's good. It's very strong, but it's good.
I like the spice.
You like the spice?
Yeah.
Do you
I was
think
kind
we
of
need?
questionable about it
Do you
first.
think we need a little more spice?
Hmm.
We're gonna put a little salt in it. We're gonna put a little black organic pepper in it. We're having a salad. This is salad in a glass, guys, and it looks red because of the beets, but you can taste the kale, can't you?
Yes, you can.
Okay, we're gonna
Just
put a little bit. Yeah, just stick it in there. I'm gonna put a little bit of. I'm just gonna do about a tablespoon of hemp oil, and then I'm gonna take the little spatula here and kind of mix that all in. Get it kind of blended up, and we're gonna pour it back in this bad boy. Let's pour it in here, and we're gonna pour it in here and taste it again and see if we want to, on the next batch, what we want to add. See, that doesn't quite give us 32 ounces. 32 ounces is here. It's about, what is that, about 18 ounces? Yeah, it's a little over 2 cups, but we got probably an ounce or so in there. So let's see. We got at least 16 ounces, which is what I usually drink for dinner. So those are my dinner. And then we're going to start another 16 ounce for these guys. And we're going to do some more. And we're going to add a little bit. And we might pour this back in and mix it all together. And we add a few more greens or whatnot and see what we think. We're going to taste it first. So, hey y'all, it's GojiberryTerri. This is part 2 of salad in a glass blender juicing. And I have Ginger James and Sequoia Solly with me again. And we ended up with some really good juice. However, we left out on the video right before this, part 1, we left out the lemon and the lime. And this time we're going to add a little more carrot, and we're going to kind of get things moving. So let's get started. Oh yeah, peas.
Peas,
We found a
lime, and
peas carrot.
carrots.
Isn't that a cool carrot? I love that.
That's
I love
great.
that. Okay, let's get our tomatoes going first, James. Go ahead and start the machine going. I'm trying to get out of the camera way here. And we want to get some celery. Let's put some celery in here. Let's go ahead and start off with a little ½ cup of pure water. Go ahead and dump that in there. And we're going to put a few more tomatoes and a few more celery. And that should do us to get her moving. Get her moving. Let's
Drop smooth.
yeah, why don't you leave that off so we can add kind of while we're chopping. Oh, did it get you? Okay, now let's add beets. We need some more juicy celery. Squeeze it up. Okay, we're gonna turn it off, take the lid off. I'm gonna put in some kale. Some more kale. I'm gonna put in a little more greens this time. More carrots. Some more carrots. A lot of carrots. Oh, beet tops. Let's do some beet tops. We need some leafy greens. Okay, now squeeze a couple of those lemons and limes in there. Just do about half of each of one, yeah. You know how to work that thing? Okay, you put it down in here, like this, squeeze. And then I turn it over like this, squeeze it again. And then I set it down for a minute, add the lemon. I'm gonna squeeze that. Oops, got my finger. And then turn it over. And now we're going to take that lime, we're going to turn that upside down. We're going to add that lime that we just did and have both of them in there. We're going to squeeze again. Get as much out as we can. Okay? Then we'll set it over in the citrus compost. And And I think we'll add a few more tomatoes. Now we're gonna need the stir rod. Go ahead and put the lid on it. Okay. And stir it up. Okay, we're gonna run out of battery in a minute, like we did a minute ago. So probably what we're gonna do is go ahead and start it up. We'll run out. We'll be back. Okay, speed it up. You can't let this come off because it'll chew up the bucket. That's how I've gone through so many of these buckets. So when you're doing it, you have to kind of play with it a little, you know, because we got a lot of leafy in there. We got a lot that's not real juicy. We may have to add a little water too. So, with that said, get us a little water over there. Yeah, we may need to add a little water. Sometimes you have to add a little water. Pardon? Yeah, about half a cup. We're not going to probably use it all. But we put a lot of leafy in there. We put a lot of carrots in there. And we'll add a little more tomato, give it a little more juice. Juicy. Just about half of that. Not even, yeah, that's good. Okay. We're going to add a few more tomatoes, and we'll start it up again. Where are we at? Are we on a good time? Okay, it's done. So when it's about this half full, that means you probably got enough to squeeze. So I don't like to fill it all the way to the top. However, if I'm in a hurry and I've got a lot, you know, juicing to get done fast, sometimes I'll go ahead and load it up. And I'll add, you know, you just have to add a little water if you're doing a lot of leafy stuff. Not a lot of water, you don't want to add a lot of water, but leafy stuff sometimes doesn't blend that well. We're also, you know, going to go ahead and clean out the lid and put that in there. And we're going to put the top on and run it one more time because I scraped down the sides and I cleaned out the leafy, you know, some of the leaves get stuck and stuff. So you want to kind of clean that out, put your lid back on, and that's enough. That's it. You don't want to overheat it and you don't want to destroy the enzyme. So that's enough. Now we're going to take it, and James, I'm going to let you take over while I'm kind of cleaning up a little bit. And go ahead and pour it in there, and then use your little spatula to get the rest of it. And while you're doing that, I'm going to use my fingers. For time's sake, we can kind of, oh well, that's okay. We got it. We'll clean it up. Yeah, you know, it gets a little messy sometimes, but that's all right. Clean it up. Everything's doable. All right, so that's a done deal. And get all of that down in there. Take that too. Got it? Yep. Okay, turn it. Yep, get the other sides. Get it all down in there. And yeah, I bet we can get a little bit more. You know me, I gotta get it all.
I'm a perfectionist, I can do it.
Well, maybe a perfectionist, probably just I love me some juice. Yeah, well, maybe a little perfectionist too. A little anal, who knows. But people say I'm gojiberry wackadoodle or I'm gojiberry crazy, but I tell you what, I'm a lovable crazy GojiberryTerri. Well, I wanted to put a little more carrot in there, and we didn't put any spice in it, did we?
We did not.
So,
Just want to add to the juice and then
we may add some more. We're not in any hurry. We're just having fun with this, and we're gonna just kind of play with it until we get it where we like it. So, with that said, enjoy your salad in a glass. The whole purpose of this kind of juicing is to give you an idea that it's kind of like cooking. You can add a little of this and add a little of that. My grandmother never measured anything, and her cornbread was off the chain. She put a little extra salt, she put a little pepper or whatever, and she'd taste it. Well, that's kind of what chefs do, and that's how they get creative. And with juicing, you know, you can do the same. You can have fun with it. I call it gourmet juicing because you can add a little more ginger, add a little more whatever, you know, whatever your tummy's saying that you're hungry for. And that's what I want you guys to do, is just have fun with this and to realize that juicing is, it's fun. It's like cooking, you know, make it fun. And when it becomes fun, you want to do it more. And I'll tell you what, when you get your system cleansed out from doing a juice fast, I'm on this is day 39 of my third juice feast. And I'm telling you, I got energy off the chain. I feel great. And no more arthritis, no more diabetes, no more not sleeping good at night. I'm just telling you, y'all, there's so many benefits from this. And I know, you know, you think, oh, well, this is the way to do it with a blender. There's lots of ways to juice. There's the Green Star, there's the Haram, there's the Jack LaLanne. I started with Jack LaLanne back in the 70s. It's a great juicer back then. Now I wouldn't have one for nothing, but I understand he's got a really good new one. Anyway, we'll do a video on what juicer blender should I buy, and I'll talk about all the different ones I've owned and where you're at. Some people can't afford, you know, the next juicer I want's a Norwalk. That's a $2,500 juicer. Well, you got to baby steps, one goji berry at a time. Love you guys. Until next time, namaste. Shalom. Satnam. Peace. GojiberryTerri out.